I said I don't think there are usually problems in kingdom marriages, or like God actually told me this is my wife, and God actually told me this is my husband. That you don't usually have that problem. You were saying something that it's sexual compatibility that is the most rampant in most marriages around today. Yes, that's it.
Okay, first let's start with God told me that this is my husband. God did not tell you that's your husband.
You said he gives you a man.
Yes.
And
He gives you a man that will complement you. Because the both of you are not of the same. People are not born the same. You're not from the same quarter, the same family, the same whatever. People are not the same. People are different people. There will be a problem when the both of you are the same. There will definitely be a problem. So if people are not the same, this one, Ika could do say, this hand should wash the other. As a woman, you complement her. And as a man, you complement him. Okay. So you saying God told you that this is your husband, this is your wife. You are wrong. God did not tell you. God just showed you that this man complements you.
okay.
So when I say that sexual compatibility comes first, because most people tend to keep the relationship free of sex.
Yes.
So that
That means kingdom, yes.
with that, the woman will not even, I'm not trying to promote fornication, no.
Yes.
I'm trying to say something. Since the woman does not know how well the man relates to her, does not know how big his private part is. Some women like to pay, some women like to spend hours on them. So the man and the woman don't know how they are until they get married. And when they get married, the woman sees that the man cannot satisfy her, or the man now sees that the woman cannot satisfy him. There comes the problem. That's where the problem comes. That's when you get to hear that this pastor is cheating on his wife, this woman is cheating on my husband in kingdom marriage. So how do you explain that? That's it.
But first of all, before we even get to kingdom marriage, people, ladies, guys, they've already had a lifestyle they've been living before.
Yes.
And if we are to look into medicine a little bit, we understand that the female private part is made of elastic, something that can expand and contract on its own again very well. So the issue becomes, how was the lady living before now? Because on a very good day, if that lady was whole, you understand, no ruptures have been made, nothing else, that place is supposed to contain any given size at that moment. So the ones having issues mostly is where you're trying to like break a protocol your body has been used to. Because imagine 18, 19, 20, 25, you slept with maybe 20 people or 10 people already. Your body system is already known to something else. You now met, God becomes merciful the way He is. You ask for forgiveness, you got born again, or let's not even see you even got born again safe. You now met, okay, this guy, okay, I have prayers I'm working on, we just still celebrate and all of those kind of things. There's going to be an issue, of course.
Yes. And even when maybe the lady did not actually do a rough lifestyle,
Yes.
she might be in a surrounding whereby her friends
Have influenced her.
yes.
Talk
And
about
sometimes movies, sometimes she just gets to anticipate
fantasies,
it.
yeah.
Yes. She fantasizes about it. So with that, she's like, this man is not giving me what I want.
Or what
Or I
I
don't
imagine.
know how these things feel like. I want to try it.
Exactly.
And the man being a kingdom man, like this style or this pattern that you want
Yes.
is not godly.
Yes.
So she's like, this man does not want me to enjoy, to explore. That's the word.
Yes.
We want to explore.
Yes.
So with that, they want to try it outside. That's why most marriages, women, and the funniest part is that women cheating is never taken for granted.
Yes.
The men can do whatever they want. they are men. And if a woman tries that, it becomes an abomination. Definitely is an abomination, but they will not want that because they want to satisfy themselves. So they want to go all out for that.
So it's basically about personal satisfaction, personal, if you may like, selfishness as well. You understand? So, well, it's not so bad. But then it's more like a call for most people to start preaching kingdom early enough so that it helps actually. If it helps if you are learning, you are just trying to, even with fantasies, with imaginations, it helps if you are trying to learn.
That's
you
the
understand?
other party.
It's really exactly. No, it's about understanding, adaptability, like we said. Understanding adaptability, but we communicate it. Okay, can we try this thing next time? Can we do this next time? Because it's not going well, do it currently going. So most of the time though, we are in the world of social media, so you can definitely see some things online, read other people's comments. Some people might even communicate how they are feeling. But the funny thing is, it's usually after the problem arrives. We start hearing comments. We start seeing responses, we start seeing issues. But what happens during the crisis, during the problem? What happens? Because some it's only when they have separation have occurred, they will not be like, I told him for countless years, or I told him for countless months, he was not listening. Did you? But anyway, I don't advocate that party so much, especially on sensitive issues, you understand. So, but it's okay. We just pray that God will help marriages, will help people, and will help people to like stay true to His word. That's it.
Anyways, let's still emphasize on that God told me that this is my husband.
Yeah.
Usually, female, I don't know about the male, if they actually fantasize about that, maybe dreams. When you've got to know this person and you like the guy, sometimes you tend to dream about it. And that's why some persons will now come like, I dreamt of you. You did not dream about the person. Your mind, your psychology was working with what you were thinking. So it got to come out in your dream and you see it and then this one is funny enough, so many people that have said this is my husband, this is my wife, they don't even last in marriage, they don't even last up to like 5 years. Problems here and there because they don't understand each other.
Apart from understanding each other, we allow you to finish first of all.
They don't understand each other and they get to see that this man is mine. They don't even know why they said, God showed me that this is my husband. They don't know why. Sometimes you might be the wife to this man because God wants you to elevate him.
Exactly.
God
What I wanted to
wants
say.
you to teach
You are not
him.
eating it.
God wants you to just impact something in his life. There are people that you come across that you just met them for a reason. So God will allow you to be that person's wife or husband because of his own reasons, of which you can later get to unveil it as time goes on. So you saying that this person is my wife, this person is my husband, I don't see that because God doesn't give you a husband. He gives you a man. Like this song that Suleiman and his wife sang. Lord, make me a raw material.
A good one at that,
You're a raw material, you're just to maybe to go through processes before you be fully a product. So you get. So all those my husband, this, my husband, that you might even have met him for years, you didn't know that this is the one.
Exactly.
Until the time will come that this is for me actually, I don't have should I say a particular reason why I would say this person is my husband. Until I've seen that all I want, you might not be 100%.
Yes.
We all have flaws.
Yes.
So at least if you get to like 80 or maybe 70, you can work on the remaining parts. And the problem sometimes is the persons involved are not willing to work. Marriage is all about, I'm not married. But at least with the few that I've seen and I've heard. Marriage is all about you understanding and being able to let your own go so that the other person's peace might be maintained. I do you wrong, I'll just let it go because I want us to adapt to your own pattern.
Yes.
That's how it is.
Yes. True. True. Either you're coming to do something for that person at a particular person. And usually to the will of God, if it happens like that, whereby you don't understand each other as you meet each other, because like you said, it's a raw material. Somebody was saying something. He said, "Have you ever wondered why the Bible says the weapon fashioned against me?" Because you don't just pick the weapon, you design it.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it at carving an arrow? Like you do it very well, you fashion it and design it very well. So everyone gets a raw material. Then it is when the raw material you get, like you're saying, oh, I have weakness in this area. This thing is going to strengthen that weakness. Okay, I have instability in this area. This thing will provide stability for me. Exactly. So the coming together is just about coming to understand each other. What is your strength? Work towards your strength. What is your strength? Work towards the strength. What is your weakness? And we work towards it to solve those problems. Very, very good. That's a very good one. Very good one. So most people should learn to understand, adapt, and then be willing to let go and learn. Wow, very good.
Some persons will call pastors on the phone, like, "Sir, this man is asking me, please let me check if it's my husband." So won't check future for you. Make you say whether your husband.
Exactly.
This is funny because how is, and the wrong thing that people do sometimes is they would want to give you a husband. They'll be like, "This man, marry him." They want you to suit them.
Yeah.
Me, the things I don't decide for people, who you spend your life with.
Exactly. Nobody should even decide that for
it's better
somebody.
you do it and you see that this is what you shouldn't have done. Because in the end, maybe I tell you that you shouldn't get married to this person, and you did not get married to the person, and you later see that man, because many ladies would want a wealthy man, of course.
Yes.
So that man becomes very, very wealthy. You're like, the one that said that she won't get married to this man. Sometimes it's for the best. Because sometimes there are some things that, like our parents usually say that what they see sitting that we can't see even when you plan this also true. Sometimes it might be that they are seeing the future, like this person, women have that attitude. Yeah. They can see and discern and tell you that this person is not for you. Yeah. So they tell you that this man won't marry. Like, "Mommy, no, I'll get married to you. If I don't marry him, I will die." Maybe your mom was actually using sentiment.
Yes.
And that man was actually for you. And sometimes again, she was not using sentiment. She was saying that something is not right. And you jump inside. It will not end well.
What happens if she's actually using sentiment at those times? Has he ever come out right? Are there times it came out wrongly as well, just because sentiment came into play?
Yes. Okay. Especially for some particular tribes, they will tell you don't marry from this tribe. That's sentiment.
Yes.
But they want to give you reasons why you should not get married. So that you see reasons for them.
Yes.
That's sentiment. True. Some will tell you that I suffered this in my husband's house. The father is from so kind of village, and you want to get married to that person from that village. It will not work. My children will not get married to anybody from this village. What if that was the person?
God said, "Come and deliver from that problem."
Like Dr. Ishe said that he got married to his wife because he knew what he was going in for. Yeah. He knew that he was coming to that family to liberate them.
Yeah.
So he has his own reason. Yeah. And you don't need someone to tell that man was designed to come into that family. Yes. That's why some people tend to to break a friendship that should remain a friendship and never go to a relationship level. We have friends whom we're not supposed to have dated. We're supposed to be just friends. but went as far as dating them and then we stopped the relationship. And that person should have even been just a friend,
Right.
not a boyfriend, a fiancé, whatever.
Yes.
This life, there is more to it actually.
Yeah, there is more to this life actually. There is more to it. And you mentioned Dr. Richard. He said something. He said, just like what you said before, God does not give you a wife. He gives you a raw material to fashion the way you want it. And one good way to start fashion is try to understand, like I mentioned, understand strengths and weaknesses, what intentions are, and all of these things are things that I should be talked more about during the beginning stage, communication, during friendship, before you even get into a relationship and all of those things. So that you'll be able to cross-check, okay, this is what I want to do, this is where I am going to, this is who can compliment me, and all of those things. Yes. Not talking about the unnecessary stuff, who will buy the next week, where are we going to launch next, and all of those things. So it's good. It's good. People just need to like learn the right things to do again. Just be willing to unlearn the previous things and ready to learn new things. Yeah, that's very good.